this is Amy. Thanks so much for stopping by. Today I'm going to do my first ever attempt at, I drew the stencil onto one of my painted letters. This is a 12-inch letter I'll be selling in my shop. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to try something a little different with the dots and such, and use my Americana gloss enamels and try to do a dotting design with this. So bear with me. This is the first attempt that I've had of doing this, and we'll see where it goes. See how it turns out. So wish me luck as we do this venture together. Again, as I mentioned, I am using my variety pack that I bought with just the Americana gloss enamels. I do feel like after testing some different paints and tools and such that I really do like these as far as their consistency. I think it creates nice, especially larger dots. The small dots really aren't a concern. It's the larger dots that I find I have more of a problem trying to get those to look nice whenever I'm painting on a surface, no matter if it's glass or wood or whatnot. I just don't like them to look like Hershey Kisses. And a lot of times I feel like they do, but with the gloss, the Americana gloss enamels, they actually do, when they, I don't know, they do kind of, I'm even lost for words here, kind of smooth out, even if you start off with some kind of a dot with a little bit of a rise in the center. They do seem to, as they dry, flatten out, smooth out. This is what I did though. I wanted to draw it on first before I got on camera, but I picked out a stencil that I had, just happened to have laying around. Not even sure where I got these at. And I just used one of my charcoal white pencils that I bought to trace around it. So again, this is the first time I'm doing this, so we'll see how it turns out. I am going to use I thought that was a metallic, but it's not. So what I'm going to do is use the gold metallic to start off with. I just got a bunch of paint around on my hands. Use the gloss metallic and the gold to outline my design, and then go from there with it. And I am a lefty, so I do have to have my tools or such set on the right side of me, which would be the left side, in order to be successful with the dotting. Now I'm just going to go around the outer edge of this design and place dots every so often. And I am using one of my nail dotting tools right now. I think I'm going to put my close-up glasses on too while I'm doing this. Aging eyesight is just awesome. So if you're young and you have good eyesight, enjoy it, because when it fades, it's really a pain. Like I said, who knows what this will turn out to be like. I am just doing this kind of as a test. I'm wanting to add some painting to my letters, since that's actually what I love to do. And I could, step this up a little bit and actually do bigger dots in certain places, and eventually that's probably something I would do. But right now, for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to be doing it like this. Making adjustments where I see fit. And my dots are not all the same size. And we'll see. Maybe it won't even look nice when I'm done. I don't know. I'm kind of setting these away a little bit. There's just supposed to be a little bit of a gap there. And I'm using my, the line as a guidance, not necessarily have to be exact or on the line. What color do you think I should mix with this, or use with this? Not really mix, but coordinate with the gold for the centers. Comment below if you have an idea. Kind of reminds me of doing, oh, what's it called? Embroidery for some reason. Definitely not a quick painting process, right? Yeah, but I figure the more I practice, the better I'm going to get at it, right? Can't hurt. It's just kind of fun learning all these different painting styles, with the dots and, I don't know, watercolor. I'm still really into that. Just bought some books for that here recently. Alright, so I got it all outlined with the silver dots. And what I thought I might do next is take one of my clay ball tools. I really do like these. I'm not a big fan of the larger ones for the dots, but I really do like these for making a little bit bigger dots than what the nail tools do. And I think I'm going to try to, in some different places here on the design, do a little bit bigger dot in this red. Just kind of sporadically placing them. I just don't want it to be too runny, because then I'll do some different size dots around them. This way I'll be throwing some color into it besides just the gold or a secondary color. This could be more of like a focal accent color, I guess. Trying to make sure that I'm actually staying inside the design and not outside of it. I hope that makes sense. And I can do a little bit larger size dots too, but I think I'm just going to stick with this size. And just randomly place it here. I guess it in different spots and be able to do some dotting around it. And let me know what you think. Do you like this idea? Do you think it's a good way to actually do a design like this? And I think you can just kind of stand back. Like I said, like right here, I just need to make sure that I'm actually placing it inside and not outside the design. Like I said, if that makes sense. I'll sneak one right in here, because I can see myself visually getting confused. As for me, it doesn't take much to have that happen. I'm going to set one right inside here. Okay. And I think I just set them on the outside, set it in the wrong spot. Just said not to do that, and guess what I did? Oh well. I'll have to figure that one out. And I did that up here too. So don't do what I'm doing. Don't follow me. Yeah, phooey, 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 phooey. It's my problem with this. It's a little difficult to realize if you're on the inside of the design or the outside of the design. Alright, I will figure it out. I will figure it out. Not to worry, not to worry, not to worry. Alright. And I think I'm just going to leave it at that. And go from there with it. I might do one right in here. Because I really do like this paint. I think if you're struggling and you don't want to have to mix something, a medium of some sort, into your paint to thin it, this paint definitely makes a big, big difference. No doubt in my mind. Alright, you know what I'm going to do, I think, is I think this is silver metallic. Do some silver metallic dots around these. And then come back. Let's see here. Just want to make them small. And I'm just going to fit them in where I can. Just know it's not a certain pattern of any sort. It's just wherever I can visually get them set in. Even if I'm sticking them in between the gold dots, that's fine. The biggest thing I have to remember as a lefty is that I don't smear the paint with my hand. If you're not a lefty, you're lucky. Because when it comes to doing art, it can be a little difficult. And with some of these where I actually set them up when they're in the wrong area, I'm still going to just move on with it, since I think it'll be fine. If you are new to my channel and haven't subscribed, please make sure that you do so. Hit the bell that's next to it that'll pop up. It's a notification bell so that whenever I post something new, it will let you know that I have a new video. Also, if you like the video, make sure that you share it with your friends. And give me a big thumbs up if you like the video. I would appreciate it. Anything that you can do to help me grow my channel. That's one of my goals as I'm getting older, is to have a focus on something that's fun, that I find interesting. And I feel like, you know, doing the videos, I really do like doing them. Okay, and then I think what I'm going to do is just start dotting the inside of the design with different size of this darker green, different size dots, and complete my thought there. And fill in as much as I can, like this. I think that's a pretty combination with the gold and the red. Almost a Christmassy combination. Wasn't even thinking of that till I started doing it. And get some of the bigger dots in and then go back in and fill it in with more. And then go from there with it. See if we need to add any more to it. But I think so far it's pretty. Let me know if you like it down in the comments. I think it's a nice little touch to my letter. Alright, so I've gone ahead and filled in the inner part of it with the gold, or I'm sorry, with the green, and went back and then filled it in a little bit more because it was sparse. And I probably could put dots in more places as far as filling it in more, but I think really for this project I think it turned out pretty. I like the way it looks. If you like it, again, please give me a big thumbs up, make a comment in the space below, share it with your friends, so don't forget to do that. And if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure you do so before leaving the video. And until the next video, I appreciate you stopping by, and have a good one.